we got the Alabama Crimson Tide, and who is y'all must-get recruits for the class of 2024, man. Alabama had a weird year last year. I thought Alabama would at least make the playoff last year, but y'all didn't. Y'all ended up losing to Brian Kelly and LSU and Josh Heupel in Tennessee. I know y'all fan base still sad about that, but let's be honest. Y'all was a better team than LSU. They won off a lucky 2-point conversion at the end in overtime, and y'all was a better team than Tennessee this year. Tennessee just was hot during that time, and y'all really couldn't do nothing with their offense because it was like they was running right past y'all secondary. But yeah, man, this year, man, y'all's first must-get recruit is this receiver out of Texas, Micah Hudson, man. Micah Hudson, man, he is a great receiver. When I tell y'all, man, he's a highlight, a touchdown machine, a touchdown waiting to happen. This guy is a touchdown machine, man. Like he has it all. Route running, he has the ability to create separation from a DB. He can do it all. He makes amazing catches. He can make one hand toe tap catches in the end zone. He honestly looks like an NFL wide receiver already in a high school game, man. So I feel like he would translate perfectly. The only reason I feel like this is y'all number one must get recruit is because last year y'all had a down year with wide receivers. Y'all thought Ja'Cory Brooks was going to just have that breakout year like Devontae Smith, and y'all thought Jermaine Burton was going to have a breakout year too. But Jermaine Burton only had 500 yards last year. Ja'Cory Brooks only had 500 yards last year. Y'all didn't have a receiver to go over 1,000 yards, which is very, very crazy, man, because usually at Alabama, y'all have great receivers. And I really blame that on y'all offensive coordinator, Bill O'Brien, because he should know y'all's talent at wide receiver, because the receivers honestly ain't coming like they used to no more. You feel me? They ain't coming like y'all used to. But for this prospect, man, y'all got to get him. He's a must-get prospect. Micah Hudson, man. In this particular battle, y'all battling with schools like Ohio State, Tennessee, USC, the top schools in the country that has high power offense want this guy, man. But the team that y'all really battling it out with right now is Ohio State. Ohio State has had recent success in these last couple years because they have a offensive coordinator now, Brian Hartline, who played wide receiver in the NFL. He is a great offensive coordinator, man, a great wide receivers coach, and he put Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson in the first round last year, and this year he has Jackson Smith and Jigba, and next year he got Marvin Harrison Jr., who may be the top pick taken in the whole draft as a wide receiver, and Emeka Egbuka, who he will be a first round draft pick as well. So y'all really battling because both of those guys went over 1,000 yards this year, so the year of production was better than Ja'Cory Brooks and Jermaine Burton. So it's going to be very hard for y'all to win out on this prospect, what I'm saying. But y'all Alabama, y'all got Coach Saban, one of the greatest coaches of all time. It ain't like he ain't did this before, but I feel like y'all need to get better at that wide receiver position as soon as possible because y'all ain't the Bama standard without having y'all's weapons. You feel me? Y'all need better weapons. I think Ja'Cory Brooks is good, but I don't think he's great, and I just don't like Jermaine Burton and his attitude. He's like a kid with bad attitude. Usually he's not really living up to that Bama standard. He should have stayed at Georgia. A lot of them Georgia kids at Georgia have behavior problems like Jalen Carter, and he came from that. So I just think that was a bad pickup. But since y'all already landed Julian Sayin, the number 2 quarterback in the nation for 2024, I feel like it's only right for y'all to be able to land Micah Hudson, and y'all really need him, man. Great player, highlight rim, 1,000-yard receiver guaranteed, NFL receiver playing in a high school game, going to translate well to college. Y'all got to get him. The next recruit that I think y'all need to get in the class of 2024 is safety out of Buford, Georgia, KJ Bowden. When I tell you this guy is insane, They said he's national number 3 in the nation, national. I think he's really number one in the nation. This guy is the best player in the whole nation. I ain't never seen nobody be able to accelerate like this guy accelerate to the ball. Last year, Alabama had clear problems at safety. Y'all was getting blown past by Tennessee wide receivers, and y'all let Tennessee's wide receiver win a Biletnikoff last year off one game. He had one great game versus y'all. He won a Biletnikoff. And honestly, for these past couple years, I've been really seeing severely safety problems at Alabama. It's not really the Bama standard how it used to be back in the day. But honestly, we all know these kids ain't made like they used to. But if y'all want somebody that's going to be great at the position and, give y'all a flashback of what y'all used to be back in the day when y'all had y'all dynasty, KJ Bowden is him, man. KJ Bowden, when I tell you this guy is incredible, he could play both ways. He could play wide receiver. He could play running back. He could play safety. He could play corner. You could put him pretty much anywhere, man, and he could change the game. This guy is incredible. I'm telling y'all, this guy is incredible. He's the number one player to me nationally. Alabama going to have to get him. Y'all competing with schools with KJ Bowden, with Ohio State and Alabama. KJ Bowden actually has a cousin that coach at Ohio State, Perry Eliano. Perry Eliano is one of those guys, man. Perry Eliano is the one that developed Sauce Gardner in the NFL. So y'all going to definitely have to have a battle with him, and y'all got to be able to battle Kirby Smart out, the back-to-back national champion. So y'all got to go put it on the field and beat Georgia, man, because Kirby Smart, he building a monster down there in Athens, man. He's getting all the top recruits, back-to-back champs. They the best. Everybody want to go play for the best. You feel me? So he's taking the thorn out of Alabama. But for this prospect, y'all going to definitely have to win out on him. But if y'all could get him, I could feel like y'all's defense will be back, even though y'all just pulled in Caleb Downs. Now, if y'all could have that KJ Bowden, Caleb Downs combination, that would be insane. And I feel like y'all will be back to national championship standards. Even though I think y'all can win it this year, I really feel like y'all have the talent to win every year. But I'm just telling y'all, y'all safety play has been skeptical lately. I don't think they make safeties like they used to. They ain't as disciplined as they used to or hungry due to the NIL world, and everybody knows what's going on there. But y'all have to grab this prospect in KJ Bowden, man. Prime time, even one of them Deion Sanders. So y'all got to grab him. That's the second most needed prospect. And the third most needed prospect in the 2024 recruiting class is this edge out of Duncanville, Texas. Texas always have great edge rushers. And Colin Simmons, man. Colin Simmons is one of those prospects that's generational. He reminds me of Chase Young. He reminds me of Joey Bosa's. He's in that realm, you feel me, in edge rushers. Colin Simmons, y'all have to grab him. He's the third one, man. This guy is insane. When I tell you he's a freak athlete, he's a freak athlete. So he definitely fit that Alabama mold. Y'all love freak athletes on that defensive line and then on that offensive line. So this guy is insane, man. If you watch his highlights, I like how he get off his breaks. I like how he be destroying the opposing team's competition. I just love how, like, if he doesn't beat his man, he put his hands up and knock the ball down at the line. That shows a very disciplined player. Disciplined players usually are the top draft picks in the NFL draft, number one picks. So Colin Simmons is a great player, man. Great edge. He's 6'3", 225. Very, very big, man. 6'3" at 225 edge. Very, very big. When he get to Alabama, he probably going to be about 6'4", 6'5", 250. He going to be an animal like Will Anderson was, man. But them is y'all's top three prospects y'all need. Y'all number one that I feel like y'all need is Micah Hudson, because y'all receiver play has been down these last couple years. Especially after y'all lost J-Mo. J-Mo was a receiver at Ohio State. He really got developed by Brian Hartline, but he came to Alabama and he torched the SEC for 1 year. He was like Ohio State's third string wide receiver. So ever since y'all lost J-Mo, y'all haven't been the same. And I feel like y'all need to pick up a new wide receiver, especially to go with Julian Sand. Julian Sand is a great quarterback. But it's your boy, the Slimy Lou. Make sure you like subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, man, and I'll continue to give you guys these dope content. Alabama fans, I love reporting on y'all team. I'm out. Pieces. Deuce.